to run into an encounter. I believe it is a 1 out of 32 chance of... No, it's a 1 out of 16 chance of running into an encounter. That's... So in a lot of cases, it's a pretty unlikely chance of running into an encounter. Alright, so we made it to Cherry Grove City. And this guy is going to teach us and show us all over the place here. And if you've played Pokemon before, then this should not be anything new. We got a Pokemon Center. You go inside, talk to the lady in the front over there, and she will heal your Pokemon up. It is free. You're gonna be using a lot throughout your journey. Unless you are a speedrunner, then you're probably never going to use Pokemon Centers unless you really have to go inside of a Pokemon Center. The blue building is called Pokemon Mart. It is your shop. You're gonna be buying stuff. The more badges you have, the more stuff will be on stock, depending on the Pokemon Mart. Different Pokemon Marts sell different things, so be on the lookout for those. We got the water, and then finally we got this guy's house. And this guy is so fast that he's gonna give us running shoes. Just kidding. That's not his running shoes. These are brand new running shoes. And it comes with instructions. You can there are two different ways you can use the running shoes. You can of course manually run like you can in other Pokemon games, or there's a functional running button on the bottom screen. Look at this. I'm not holding any button and I'm running. Yay! I like this feature. It's too bad this is the only game that features that. Yeah, they took that away in Gen 5. And I mean, I guess it's there in Gen 6 and 7, but it's kind of obsolete because you already have running shoes to start off with in Gen 6 and 7, mainly because the 3DS has a circle pad that you use to run instead of the D-pad. But yeah. Now, unfortunately, when you're running, you have a 1 in 8 chance of encountering a Pokemon. So you do not want to you don't want to run into grass unless you are doing any sort of farming. All right. So there's a potion right there, and we are gonna go inside this guy's house because we are nice people. Yeah, I'm looking for Mr. Pokemon's house. Yeah. How kind of you. Do I have any apricorns? I don't know what those are. Yeah, okay. Once a day. Alright, those are useful. And they can make Pokeballs. Wow. Alright, that's interesting. Alright, so we got an apricorn box. So earlier we saw an apricorn tree when we passed by one in Route 29. But I didn't go to it on purpose, and that is because you can't do anything. You can't pick up the apricorn. So you can pick up an apricorn tree right here. And we get a Gurn apricorn. So like what he said, these things sprout once a day. So when you play this game the next day, then the apricorn tree will appear again. Oh yeah, you can interact with every single tree in this game. That's kind of annoying, but there is a reason why you can. But we can't do anything about that later. So yeah. So now is a good time to talk about the different the Pokemon you can encounter. So the Pokemon you encounter varies depending on the time that you're playing this game on, and it also depends on which place you're in. So in this case, we're here in Route 30. Pokemon you can find here. In Heart Gold only, you can find Caterpie and its evolved form Metapod. In Soul Silver instead, you'll find Weedle and its evolved form Kakuna. Both are found in the daytime only. In the daytime only, in Heart Gold, you can find Ladybug, and in the nighttime, you can find Spinarak only in Soul Silver. And those are the Pokemon you'll find. This route is pretty scary to go through if you're playing Soul Silver because there's because Weedle and Spinarak, they both have Poison Sting and they can poison you. So that sucks if they end up poisoning you, which, you know, you don't want that to happen. Oh, nice! He heals us up, and that's brilliant. It's Professor Oak, and he's walking so slow. I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher. And he is visiting Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. How do you know that? A rare Pokemon. Uh-huh. You will treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems. Okay. The latest version of the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon that I've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia, and I will like it. And we get the Pokedex. Which I'm probably never gonna look at all. Just saying. And he has a radio show at Goldenrod. Okay. And this is not the last time we're gonna meet. And with that, that is the phone number for Professor Oak. Wonderful. Alright, we're out. Ah, what's this? Hello? Someone! It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no! Please get back here now! Oh, whatever that is, that's not good. Alright, well while we're here, I can show off the Pokegear. So this is what the Pokegear looks like here. As you can see the time that I'm playing this on, which is 17:26, which means 5:26. It's Sunday. And then over here, this is the map of the entire Johto region, which means we're gonna be exploring in all these places. Can you believe that? It's crazy. It's a crazy place that we're going to explore. You can, wait, what is this? I don't know what any of this are. Okay, that's cool. What about this? Oh, you can zoom in. Alright. I've never messed with that before. And, oh, you can, change your, you can change the style of your Pokegear. Okay, that's cool. So now my Pokegear looks like this. Okay, now it really fits me because I'm a girl. So you know, yeah. Oh, okay. That's a suspicious looking one. I don't think I like that one. This one looks cool. It reminds me of Okami. Kind of. Okay. You know what? I like this one. I'm gonna change it to this one. Yeah, that's more like it. Alright. Anyway, heading back. Now that I'm done doing all that messing around stuff. I'm poisoned! That's unfortunate. Alright, William now leveled up to level 7, which is great. Hey, what's this? Oh yeah, that's new. So in Gen 4, introduced in Gen 4, the Pokemon that's on the front of your party will survive poison outside of battle, which means you have no fear of dying at all. Well, yeah, the front Pokemon has no fear of dying, so that's good. At least outside of battle. In battle, it will die. Alright, what's this? Go Rattata! Tackle! What? This is a big battle! Leave me alone! Alright, fine. I will leave you alone in that case. Man, people these days. Oh my god. I can't believe that. Alright, alright, so welcome back to Cherry Grove City. I'm gonna heal up. I forgot to add commentary to this part, but this is what healing up at a Pokemon Center is like. You can basically heal up at, so you just talk to Nurse Joy up in the front here, and she will heal your Pokemon. It is free, you're gonna be using it a lot. And yeah, from now on I'm gonna be cutting these Pokemon Centers out, which is why I forgot to talk in here. Alright, welcome back. Oh, what the heck is this? Yeah, I sure did get a Pokemon at the lab. What do you mean it's a waste? A Pokemon that's too good for a wimp like me? Oh. You see, I don't know who you are, and you're already, like, trash-talking me. And I don't appreciate that. Alright, well, it is on. Passerby boy. That's funny. Alright, so, this guy will always have the, Pokemon that's stronger than you. So, in this case, if you have a Cyndaquil, he'll have a Totodile. If he has a Totodile, he'll have a Chikorita. And then, if you have a Chikorita, he'll have a Cyndaquil. It's basically rock, paper, scissors. That is basic Pokemon right there. Pokemon battles is basically a rock, paper, scissors game, for the most part. You know, you gotta know the weaknesses, and you gotta know which Pokemon resists what. So, yeah. Cyndaquil has Tackle and Leer. Totodile has Scratch and Leer, and Chikorita has Tackle and Growl. So, obviously you can tell that if you use Chikorita, you're probably going to struggle, maybe, unless you want to use the Growl so you can lower this guy's attack power. But for the most part, this fight, you fought a couple wild Pokemon. You should not need to, you should not need to struggle at all. So that's just, it's just basic stuff right there. Also, you do not have to win this fight. If you lose this fight, that is okay. The only thing you'll be missing out on is the experience, and also when you defeat a trainer like this guy, you will gain money, and so if you lose, you'll just miss out on the money. Which, would be a shame, but no big deal. So now we just head on back, shall we? Alright, so it's just pretty much straightforward on heading back. I'm gonna avoid the grass because I don't feel like running into any wild Pokemon, and that would kinda suck if I do. Oh, okay, you were that guy who was staring through the side of the wall right here. Alright. We are investigating the case of a missing Pokemon here. Rule number 1, whoever did it will come back to the site. That means me! Are you kidding me? Well, that ain't fair. Oh, look, yeah, we got a witness! I have nothing to do with it. A red-haired boy looking into the building. Oh yeah, I sure did. Oh, his name? Oh, I know his name. I totally know somebody who would totally do that. That's right, if you are watching this, I am calling you out. Shoutouts to Vince Plays. Vince Plays has always been my Pokemon rival, so I think he deserves to be my rival. Oh yeah, imagine if I just went to jail just because I showed up. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's just wrong. Yeah, here's the mystery egg. It's kind of actually nice that they actually, like, because, like, in the original, you actually can just skip this, but then you realize later you're gonna have to come back and give them the mystery egg. And this time they actually, like, just do this, just so, like, you don't, like, somehow forget to give them the mystery egg. He is superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. I knew you were a little different. Things are going to be fun. Your Pokemon seem to really like you, so why don't you take the Pokemon Gym Challenge? Okay. I'll eventually become the champion. Oh, or not. Okay. But yeah. This is not easy. So we have to actually earn it. And so to earn it, we gotta fight all the gyms and be the champion. And, there is no such thing as easy when it comes to this stuff. We gotta earn our rights here. Suddenly I sound like I'm protesting, but I'm not. There is no protesting going on here. All right. Every time I receive prize money, I'll save some for you. Okay, now this is great, but at the same time not great. And you'll see why later. I'm gonna say yes for now, but you'll see why this is gonna get pretty annoying. But yeah. So basically, whenever you win battles, the part of the money that you win will go to our mom. Which is nice. Because you can go to your mom at any point to actually get that money. But there is a problem with that later on, and if you play this game, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it becomes a problem. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, so Ethan is going to teach us how to catch Pokemon. Now, interesting thing about this cutscene is if you are playing as Ethan, well, this is actually the only reason why I'm playing as Lyra in this game, because if you're playing as Lyra, Ethan goes straight to the tutorial. If you're playing as Ethan, Lyra will teach you how to catch Pokemon, but the first time, she's gonna do like, she and the Meryl are gonna do like some silly stuff, and then she's gonna be like, oops, I messed up. Alright, let's do this again. So, you know, typically in like a lot of video games, I'm known to play as girl characters. And you know, with Pokemon, especially in Pokemon, like Pokemon's not an exception. So I usually play as the girl characters in Pokemon games and in most other video games as well. But in this game, it's really nice that in this game there's a reason to play as the girl. So yeah, I just saved myself a free 10 seconds. Alright, so you know, Ethan's gonna give us Pokeballs, which is nice. So now I can use so now I can actually catch Pokemon with these Pokeballs. So such as for an example, I can catch this Pidgey right here. I can show you how to catch Pidgey. In case you didn't pay attention, what you want to do is you can YOLO and throw the Pokeball, and it will work, but your chances of that is highly unlikely. So to increase your chance of catching Pokemon, you want to lower the Pokemon that you want to catch to as little HP as possible without KOing it. And then throw the Pokeball, and then you win. I mean, sometimes you can just straight up be unlucky and the Pokemon will just break out anyway, even if you get the steps right, because it doesn't always work. Different Pokemon have different catch rates, and by catch rates meaning some Pokemon have different percentages on how likely you are to catch the Pokemon. And in a lot of cases, you know, Pokemon have a high catch rate, which means they're really easy to catch. Like, you're gonna have an easy time catching them, but some other cases, there are some Pokemon that have a very low catch rate, which means it's going to take multiple tries to catch the Pokemon, even if you got the Pokemon into its, like, red zone, or as little HP as possible, because that's just how it goes. You can also increase your chance of catching Pokemon if you have a, let's say, like a status move like Poison, Sleep, Paralysis. Paralysis is usually the best one because Paralysis usually never goes away. Poison's also great, but then the Pokemon can die, or faint. It's not called die. Pokemon don't die. Pokemon don't die, so it's called faint. Yeah, you can increase your chance. But yeah, Poison's great, but you know, the Pokemon can faint as soon as because of poison damage, and it wouldn't be fun. So there's a potion right there. I didn't get it the first time, so we're gonna get it again. Also, so the Pokemon you can find here, I didn't talk about that. You can find Pidgeys, you can find Centrix. Those are both found in daytime only. You can find Rattatas, which you know, can be found both day and night. And then at nighttime you can find Hoot. Here's another route right here that you can't do anything about other than catch Pokemon here. You can find a Geodude in there. That's the only notable Pokemon that I can think of. Oh, you can find Spearow, I believe. I think Spearow is another Pokemon you can find there as well. Yeah, not gonna catch those. So yeah. Anytime you catch a Pokemon, you have the option to nickname the Pokemon. I'm only gonna nickname the Pokemon that I'm gonna be using to represent that I'm using the Pokemon. So in this case, since I'm using my Cyndaquil as my team member, it's nicknamed William. My other Pokemon, Pidgey and Centric, I caught those Pokemon, not to use them, but to use them for other purposes later. Those are, they're gonna be referred to as minions, not slaves. I swear to you guys, they're not slaves. They deserve more respect than to be called slaves. They're minions. They're gonna save your life. I promise you. So, yeah. But yeah. So we have Pidgey and Sentret. We're gonna be using them for later. In my original LP, I did use Sentret. This time I'm gonna pass on it this time around, and instead I'm going to use a different Pokemon later. So, in any case, that is going to be it for this episode of Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver. Next time, we are going to hopefully see if those two trainers that we saw battling have finished their battle by the time we're done with all of this stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.